The Renaissance is the name for the cultural rebirth of classicism that occurred in Europe from roughly the 15th through to the end of the 16th century. It marked the transition from the Middle Ages to modern times. In these rooms, designed to await the documents of the papal secret archives, hence the name of secret library, the painters, headed by Cesare Nebbia, resumed the commemoration of the deeds of Sixtus V. On the 14th of March, 1587, the Pope added Saint Bonaventure to the glorious ranks of the Doctors of the Church. The ceremony took place in the Basilica of the 12 Apostles, which was still decorated with the famous fresco, now dismembered, painted by Malozzo da Forlì. During the Renaissance, humanity itself was celebrated as the greatest of all God's creations. In the chapel of Pius V is an outstanding series of frescoes that were designed by Giorgio Vasari. Vasari was a true Renaissance man, writer, painter, and architect. The frescoes are typical Renaissance in their use of emblematic figures and allegory to express abstract ideas. The allegorical frescoes celebrate the victory of faith over its adversaries and the saving power of prayer. On the walls, the Dominican monk and important 13th century preacher, St. Peter Martyr, is represented in the act of raising the consecrated host to repel demonic spirits. In another fresco, he is invoking God's help for the Crusaders who ask for his blessing. Here, the fresco evokes the legendary sermon Peter Martyr preached in Florence. During the sermon, he managed to prevent the audience's attention from being distracted by the devil, who flew over them in the guise of a flying horse. The decoration of the chapel is concluded with the inspired scene of Peter Martyr adoring the crucified Jesus. Michelangelo Buonarroti, probably the most famous artist by Western civilization, and is thought by many to be the preeminent Renaissance genius. His plans for the new St. Peter's Basilica, which were not fully realized, are displayed in the second of the two Sistine rooms. Michelangelo's proposal for the new basilica displays a facade that allows full visibility of his majestic dome even at close range. Michelangelo's genius is manifested in the architectural design that arranges the buildings around the church in accordance with the harmony and proportion of the Renaissance. In the lunettes, the semicircular space formed under the vault of the ceiling on the walls is Michelangelo's design for the Piazza del Campidoglio, with the twin palaces by Tommaso da Cavalieri.